I don't know what that dream is that you have. I don't care how disappointing it might have been as you've been working toward that dream. That dream that you're holding in your mind, that it's possible. That some of you already know that it's hard. It's not easy. It's hard changing your life. That in the process of working on your dreams, you are going to incur a lot of disappointment, a lot of failure, a lot of pain. There are moments when you're going to doubt yourself and say, God, why is this happening to me? I'm just trying to take care of my children and my mother. I'm not trying to steal or rob from anybody. Why did this have to happen to me?
And that's what I'm all about. I've been focused on a goal saying, I want to service more than my community. I'm going to continue doing that, but how can we service the world? We're not talking about an overnight success. We're not talking about something in 3 months or 3 years, it's gone. We're talking about something that's going to keep generating different content. The way we look at content. Nothing hokey. We're going to actually put you in that situation on this app. Because I think everyone in here has different capabilities and different goals, right? By raising your hand, everybody have different goals? Different goals. How do you maintain that goal? Everybody can't afford a trainer. Everybody can't afford the $10 membership. But guess what? We're going to have an app that's going to come out where everyone can afford it. They can afford the content. And I'm going to present to you, it's called the Phenon Zone. I'm going to cut this first slide out. It's the Phenon Zone. The reason I call it the Phenon Zone, it comes from phenomenal. The Phenon is saying you rise into the situation no matter what your capabilities are. Zone. That's my model, that's my soul. I want everyone to get in a zone. As you see that circle, that is what you're going to see on the different apps you'll hit, and you're going to identify it as you understand what the Phenon Zone is. You're going to soon identify the circle, and you're going to know you're going to have an application that's going to say, hey, it's a workout for me. The next one. People ask, designing a quality of life. Design a quality of life. When I came back to saying no more excuses, that is going to be the motto of this app. Making sure, no matter how we display it on your phone, but if you're in Africa, you're going to see some African kids and you're going to see some people looking like they're from Africa in this application. If we're doing a workout in a junkyard and you're near a junkyard, it's going to be a junkyard workout. It's not going to be, I'm in my gym saying, this is for a junkyard workout. Or we're doing a truck driver workout and saying, hey, this is what you can do in your truck. We're going to be actually in the truck. So I'm giving you more of a visual of what's to come. If you saw the other videos, in my eyes, I saw over 50 videos in that first video. In the second one, it was 23. I was counting. 50 and 23 in the videos y'all saw earlier in this presentation. That's how much content. I'm going to do over 200 plus videos. It's going to take time, but this is what I do. Y'all know this is what I do. So with that, the next page, it's the same concept. What you're going to see is popular. Then you have corporate. So at the food bank, I've been at the food bank for 3 years. This has been one of the pilots for me, seeing the structure for corporate. So we're doing pilots in the office. We're doing it in the workspace with the people who drive the forklifts. They have to do a 5-minute warm-up before they even start shelving any merchandise. We can sell it to Home Depot. We can sell it to Equifax, UPS. Anybody that stores any, Publix, Kroger. Before they start their workout, their job, they must do the 5-minute, get your back ready, get your legs ready. Before you start stocking, we sell it. Home Fit, that's self-explanatory. I'm going to have hundreds of those. Senior Fit, this community alone will support. It's a number of high rises all the way from Philly. I have people here from different organizations like Integral, Michaels, Cooper. It goes on and on. Seniors, everybody caring about the seniors. And the seniors may not be to use the technology, but the people in this room has a mother and a father that's living, and they're saying, Mom, Dad, you need to do this. And guess what? You're going to see, one thing you got to do is click it for her. You might even be there. You're going to be able to tell if she done the workout. Just like Skype. Next one, aquatics. More the rehab components. The rehab components saying, hey, I have back problems, I have knee problems, I have shoulder problems, neck problems, feet problems, toes, any extremities. No more excuses. If you have a pool in your backyard, or you have access to a pool, also, let's say your wives or these smaller communities in Macon don't have access to real, thorough, can't afford instructors. Put a TV by the pool, hit Phenon's on, and there go the workout. No more excuses. So we can sell to the wise, those organizations that have pools, and they can continuously do their workouts. Athletes, that's my base of my foundation. That's easy work. That's self-explanatory. Every kid is going to have the opportunity to get a structure of fundamentals from an early age to continue to wherever they want to be in their mind or whatever dream they have. But in them small towns, they do not have the access to trainers. Some of them don't have the access to a phone. So how would they get this application? Their mother or their father going to go to that field, a grandmother, auntie, a cousin, a nephew is going to say, look at this. This is how you need to do it right there. Okay, here go the next drill. That's how you need to do it. The fundamentals. Next slide. Everyone asks, and what is another part that's going to be different? Like social media. The big game. I have a family member in Philly or New York. You can hit the big game, it'll boom, it'll show you the workout, and y'all both doing in time the same workout. If it's boxing fitness, y'all boxing in the area, you might have a bag, but y'all doing the same workout, and they're in Philly, and you in Atlanta. You in Miami, you in New York. Also, corporations will be able to get on this big game and have challenges where we can get all their data. They have a code. They get all their data, and that organization now are challenging each other. That's when we start targeting to the insurance plans. This application is going to be endless way of saying no more excuses in the workplace or after work or before work. Next one. Oh, next one is how we get all the information. We'll have to go to that one. How we get all the information. So, with that, everybody in this room is resourceful. There's some other people who have the finances. Some people have organizations that can be a part of this movement. A movement. We're now dealing with Emory. We're dealing with the Black Doctors Associations. We're dealing with a lot of organizations. Also, the Virgin Islands, because of their situation. They're called Energy Fitness to help come in design. This is not nothing local. But with this application, it's one piece that's also missing. Money. Money. We're going to get the money, but we need to get some money to get the application done to the standards of how I need this to move. I can't do anything less. I can do a little something and put some DVDs out. I could have did that yesterday. But my head is big on dreams. I'm big. That's the only way I think. That's how I treat my clients. And how I treat people is saying, I only think big. I think more for them than myself. Especially the athletes. I don't even want to discuss. I didn't even want to invite no athletes here. Because if you see my social media lately, it's called the don't care anymore attitude. It's because I put more into them than I think than they put into themselves. And what I'm asking now is, for the people in this room, I want some people to put in. Not all money. I need some time. I need some relationships to make this happen. It's going to happen. But we need a push. Because these people in this room are selected, and the people we're shooting the videos to, and those people that's out there, is that we need you to now just understand it. We'll get in more details about it, because we're going to follow up, and we're going to give you a detailed overview. For the people taking their time out today, these are the people we're going to give you more of a detail. The ones that's already committed, said they couldn't make it, they're going to get it as well. But I'm asking right now that I need your help. I need your help with your resources to make this happen. I can tell you already, at this time, this app is going to be $1 for one device. If you want to go into other categories, it changes. But understand the numbers of how we're going to touch the world. Understand. With this, I'm going to go into this component right here so you'll understand that they told me that I only trained athletes, so I went and got celebrities. They told me, oh, you just train athletes and celebrities, so I went and started dealing with seniors. They told me you don't do no corporations. I started doing corporations. They told me you ain't did nothing for rehabbing this person or getting a big person from 500 to 200. The resume stands for itself now. This is the arrogant side of me. That's that inner term. That's one of these. Here come my arrogant side. I'm going to go in and be arrogant. This is my arrogant side. Can I do that for a second?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Enough is enough. My resume is standing. I give everybody open my resume up. But with that is, for what you're capable of doing with your resources, is saying, this is a bad mamma jamma right here. These first 12 to 20 videos, they're going to be bad. They are selected to saying, we're not only going to make money, but we're going to give the world some real content, visual content that they're going to enjoy. And it's going to continue on. It's going to be sexy. It's going to be sexy. And I'm going to tell you, if you know my background, my mentor is Jack Lane. My next one is after that is Richard Simmons. Then it goes on down. I go all the way back because Jack Lane gave the content and he displayed it in a manner saying, you need to do this, not for me, but for yourself. Richard Simmons delivered a concept of saying, hey, I want everyone to be happy and I want you to just get active again. Then you have Billy Blank saying, I'm going to do something technical for you that's a little different and everybody can do it without any equipment. Then you have P90X saying, hey, I'm going to give a military background and saying, you don't need equipment, but guess what? It's more impactful, take it to another level after you done did Richard Simmons and everybody else. The Biggest Loser is the bestseller. And they said, hey, we are for big people. They buy. We want to make sure we attract to them and saying, the Biggest Losers, hey, y'all can lose weight. Athletes, it's not any videos out there for athletes for agility and speed and the fundamentals of directional change. If you look it up, they're going to send you to P90X. Ashanti. Can I dance? If you haven't seen me dance, yes I can. If you haven't seen me run, I can. You haven't went jogging with me, 90? I don't know where she is. I can. If you haven't seen me in the pool, I can. If you haven't seen me on the slope, ask my wife. Every element is going to be displayed on this app. When Miss Obama came out with no more, get back active, and the NFL, they had a lot of speeches. They did things at the White House and things of that nature, but they didn't give anybody tools. No, okay, you got a speech and you saw people working out, and they gave you all the information, but nobody received any tools. And of course, there are a lot of applications out there. A lot of applications. People came to me and said, John, what makes your app or the way you're going to present your videos different? They told me, said, hey, just do one video and see how it do. And I said, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I want to do something different. That is not my character. If you experience me, I'm all over the place, but I'm under an ethics of making sure you're never bored, for one. Another is making sure you get the concept of your anatomy, your capabilities, and you build up. I'm going to keep pushing you to the limit. So with that, this application is going to have that, keep pushing it to the different limits with different exercises. So with that, I'm going to show you this other video that kind of explains another piece. I'm going to talk about how the app is going to be successful.
For those of you that have experienced some hardships, don't give up on your dream.